Yo, what's good? It's Propane. In this video, I'm going to be explaining some of the ENV software, specifically X2. I'm going to be going over that software in a bit. I'm going to be showing you guys the softwares and hardwares that people be using and advertising on here. Like Pushmade Dev be having these videos talking about he's swiping, and I'm going to be really breaking down what he's talking about. And it's not just him, it's TGX6, and you be definitely seeing the clips on TikTok too. I know they're everywhere. So I'm going to be showing you guys the hardwares that people are using and the softwares in a bit. First, I'm going to show you guys the hardwares that people are talking about. So the hardware that you use for cloning the ENV chip is the OmniKey 3021. And for you guys wondering, yes, I am on Amazon. You can literally get these items straight off of Amazon. If I really wanted to, I could get it by August 9th, which is 3 days. But what the OmniKey does, it just basically reads and writes on the ENV chip of the blank. And if you don't know what the ENV chip is, I'm gonna pull up this image. The ENV chip is usually the metal chip that you have in your card. I'm sure if you have a debit or credit card, it definitely has one of these on there. Basically every new card has an ENV chip, and that's why people are cloning them. And they use the OmniKey to do this, which is the first hardware. And going back to the image, the other part of the card you see right here is the black strip. If you don't know what that is the mag strip of the card. And if you wanted to read and write on that, you'll get one of these, the MSR 605. You guys can see they got an image of the software too. That's exactly how it looks. And if you wanted to clone the mag strip of the card, you would be getting the MSR 605. And for the last hardware I'm gonna go over are the blanks. So people either go ahead and use old bank cards that they just have lying around their house if they're compatible, or they go ahead and pick up compatible cards straight off of Amazon. These guys look for certain type of blanks, which are unfused, J28040, HiCo, and 2-track. If it says all of that, then it qualifies for cloning. There's other cards out there on Amazon like SLEs that people really say they don't really work, so they really go ahead and get the J28040 unfused. And that's all you need for the hardware. You just need the blanks, the OmniKey for reading and writing on the ENV chip, and if they're cloning the mag strip, then they go ahead and get the MSR. And yeah, that's it for the hardwares. What these people do, they just go ahead, get the hardwares, and then they go ahead and get a laptop or a computer, and they load up some softwares onto it, which are these right here that I have on my desktop. And I'm going to be showing you guys some of these softwares in this video. So the first software that I'm going to go over is X2 2024. This is the main software that reads and writes on the ENV chip. You guys can see here I have an ENV page, and you guys might be wondering what is all this. I'm going to explain to y'all in just a moment. Y'all gonna understand everything in a second. And to demonstrate how to use this to y'all, I have this fake dump right here that I'm gonna be copying and pasting just so I can show you guys how it actually works. So first you see here it says track 2. So first I'm gonna just go to my track 2, I'm gonna copy and paste it. And the only thing you have to do in this section is add zeros until you can't no more. It literally will make that sound, you'll know you can't. Next, for the cardholder's name, you guys can see here, your cardholder's name will be in track 1, but for this video, just to keep it shorter, I'm gonna act like I'm not using track 1. In reality, you don't actually need track 1, it just has more information. And I'm gonna show you guys how these people work it without the track 1. So I'm gonna act like I don't have it, and for the cardholder's name, all I have to do is click space and then erase it. Next, for the application label down here, the application label is just what type of card you have. If you don't know, what you can do is go to a website like BinCheck.io. And once you're on a bin checking website, all you have to do is get the first 6 digits of your track 2, copy and paste it, and click check. So after I did that, it just told me all the information I need to know about my card. It's a Visa, it's a debit, it's a Bank of America, and it's in the United States. That's really everything I need to know. So now that I know that, I can go back and my application label would be Visa, debit, right? Just say it said credit, I'll put Visa, credit. And just say I had a MasterCard, right? Instead of putting the MasterCard first, you would do debit, MasterCard. It would actually be backwards. So in my case, it's Visa, debit. I'm gonna skip the track 1 discretion data real quick. I'm gonna go down here to credit, and since I'm using a Visa, I'm gonna select that. And now I'm gonna go back to the track 1 discretion data, enable it, erase it, and space it. That's all you have to do. For the writer, in my case, I'm using the OmniKey to demonstrate this to y'all, so I will just enable the OmniKey. Next, I'm gonna go to the AID. If you have a Visa, it will be 31010, and if you have a MasterCard, it will be 41010. So in my case, it's Visa, so 31010. Next, right here for the country code, in my case, I already know my country code since I'm in the United States, it's 0840. And your currency code, depending on your country, it will be the same as the country code, so I know it's also 0840. So I know there's some people watching this out there in like Canada or Europe that may not know their country code. There's actually a whole list of them out there online that you guys can just search up on Google. If you guys are interested on me sending you that, have that in my Telegram, just check out the link in the description or the comments. And next, for my pin, I obviously have a fake one. It's 1 2 3 4. Next, I'm gonna go here to my expiration date. If you don't know how to find your expiration date, what you can do is go to your track 2, go to the equal sign, and then go to the 4 digits after the equal sign. So in my case, it's 2804. That means April 2028. So I'm gonna go here, and for my expiration date, I'm gonna put 2804, and I'll put how many days are in that month. So in April, I know there's 30, so I put 30. And for your effective date, all you have to do is copy and paste the expiration date and then send it back 4 years, because that's when the card activates. So you put it 4 years back, and that's your effective date. And that's really all you have to do for the EMV section. So I could go ahead and click credit. I have my OmniKey plugged in, so it's gonna start blinking. You guys can't see it, but it's activating right now, and it's about to say successful job. So once it says that, I know the card is successfully cloned, and boom, completed job. That's how you know all this information is now cloned onto my blank. I'm actually not completely finished, because when you're cloning the EMV chip, you also have to do the IST load section. I'm not going to get into this section step by step, because it's basically just putting in the same information. You would have to also put in your matching IST. And if you don't know what the IST will be the same as the bin of your thumb. So the first 6 digits. So since I have 47132 on my track, I should have an IST that says 47132.ist. So I have an IST folder with a bunch of common ISTs, so I'm pretty sure I'll have this one. So I'm gonna search up 47132. You guys can see right here, 47132.ist. Then I will copy all my information down that I just put into the EMV section. And for the 3 ARQCs right here, I would use this software to generate the ARQCs and copy into the software. And then after that, my card will be completely cloned. And that's literally everything you have to do for using X2. I just show you guys every step of X2 software, and people be trying to gatekeep this stuff, but I'm just really trying to just show y'all how it is and trying to educate y'all. So now if I wanted to go ahead and check if all my information properly burnt onto the card, I'll use the software called CardPeek. You guys can see it detects my OmniKey. I'll click OK, yes, then I'll click Analyzer, and you guys can't see on my screen, but I'll click EMV. There's a button that says that. And that's really all you have to do. So if you guys stay tuned to the end, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I will go over every piece of software in this video step by step, but the video just get way too long. If you guys are interested in the full clone tutorial I do have the tutorial and all the swiping softwares in my Telegram channel. So if you guys are interested or just want to check anything out, the link should be in the comments or description. And I know people be asking me where to get dumps from. I do have a dump plug, so if you guys are interested in that, you guys can just let me know. I hope you guys were able to learn something new from this video. And yeah, that's everything I have for y'all today, and I'll see y'all later.